show where Rachel does most of the work. But Heath is always buying and trying something new. Join us on our journey as we learn along the way here on Hard Working Man. Hard Working Man.
Hello and welcome back to Hard Working Man. It's time to cut the cord. I'm so sick of these air tools. It's freezing cold. The air hoses get really stiff, tangled up. They're a mess. The impact is freezing, and I'm sick of working outside. I got to do brakes on the Silverado. It's like 12 degrees right now, and none of this is fun. But we have a solution, something we've been working on. It's not the battery-powered tools that you need to switch to because they're so much nicer than the air-powered tools. It's something else. Let me show you. All right, so we talked about cutting the cord and getting rid of those air compressor tools, going to the cordless Milwaukees. Another thing this frigid cold has me doing, one, I'm burning my Locust. This stuff has crazy high BTUs. I save it for this time of the year. We were down to about -6 today. So do you guys burn different wood based on the temperature? Because I do. So we're gonna throw a few pieces of Locust in the boiler, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm most excited about, or one of the things I'm most excited about that we're changing here at Hard Working Man. It's going to allow us to work after dark, to work in nasty weather, to keep footage coming, and finally start getting some of these projects, the conveyor, the little mini conveyor build, the big conveyor build. Start getting working on these things. Let me show you what I got. Now this, if you know me at all, is pretty impressive in and of itself. Now, it's not just the fact that I just pulled my tractor into the garage. Okay, now I know we still got a lot of work to do out here. We got to work on the lighting. But what really excites me is right there. That is a built hard 10,000 watt, 240 volt garage or shop heater. Built Hard reached out to me and they were like, hey, are you interested in one of our heaters? And they had some kerosene heaters and some propane torpedo heaters, and I've got a couple of the propane heaters, and I actually use them in conjunction with that. But we can now work in the shop, work on this Coyote, the third function. There's some ice or something in some of the solenoids, or at least that's what we think. I got the new grapple, I went to use it, and my button here, this one would work and this one wouldn't. So I called the dealer. It's a Coyote third function that they installed. And he said what happens is the tire throws water up into this box and then it can get in the connections. And when it froze, it was breaking a connection. So we got it in the garage now, got it heated. We can work on it in a sweatshirt. And it's like probably 4 or 5 degrees outside right now. So that thing is going to be a game changer, along with the new cleaned up shop and the 220 or 240, because I got a new welder. I'm going to be building stuff, doing all of this. But right now, let's try to fix the Coyote. And thank you to Built Hard. So with a shop heater like that, what do you guys think is the best way to operate it? Initially, I was just going to turn it on before I came out here to work. And my buddy was like, your concrete's going to be the temperature of outside, and it takes 2 or 3 days to warm it up. And I was like, man, I hadn't really thought about that. So then I thought, well, I will leave it on 50 degrees so the concrete has some temperature in it, and then turn it up a little when I come out to work. And I think that might be the way to go. What do you guys think? Do I just turn it on when I need it? Do I use the salamander, the propane salamander, to heat it up and then turn the electric heater on? I mean, I don't know what my first electric bill is going to be with it. I don't think it'll be bad the way I'm doing it. I guess we will find out, because I'm loving having it. Being able to come out here, clean the garage, work on stuff, and be able to feel your fingers is absolutely awesome. As are these battery-powered tools. Big changes here at Hardworking Man. All kinds of new stuff. Getting stuff done. I love it. This channel does hinder you from getting stuff done sometimes because you want to create good content, and filming takes a lot of time, but it's also helping me get stuff done because I need to get the content. So it's like a double-edged sword, I guess. Hopefully I'm taking this cover off correctly. I wouldn't think there's nuts behind these. All right, so there were nuts behind those. So if you ever have to access your third function on your Coyote, these two bolts stay in. They're bolts and nuts. It's one bolt here and two bolts here to get the cover off. Now we got to figure out what wire we're having an issue with. We're going to get some dielectric grease or maybe some strike hold to try to get that sealed up and see if we can get it working. All right, well, that is pretty slick. They put little lights here, so I can see they're both now working. This one was loose, so I screwed that in tighter. I'm going to spray some strike hold on here because it does repel moisture. Put this back together, and we'll be running that new Eason-made grapple tomorrow or the next day, depending on work. So there it is, a couple awesome new Milwaukee tools. Those things, I don't know why I waited so long to get them. That Impact, the cordless ratchet, great additions to any shop. The Built Hard heater, I think is going to be a big win. One, it made me clean my garage, which is awesome. Two, it's going to let me work in the winter, get some projects done. What do you guys think? Keep it on, turn it up when I need it, use it in conjunction with the propane torpedo heater. How do you guys run your heaters? Do you have electric, or should I have just bit the bullet and ran boiler lines all the way to the garage? Let me know in the comments. If you're interested in any of the Built Hard heaters, we're going to have a 15% off discount code down in the description and in a pinned comment, as well as a link to the heater we added to our shop. Oh yeah, I'm going to be spray foaming our new mudroom, and I believe the ceiling to the garage, because that'll make a world of difference. Do you guys want to see that? I bought one of the DIY kits. It could be an absolute nightmare. These things run quiet. You don't even hear it. It's on low right now. They come with a remote control, and you hardwire it into a 50 amp circuit breaker with 6-gauge wire. It was a pretty simple install, and then they give you the bracket to hang from the ceiling. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.